What's up, YouTube? Tops85401 here. I'm going to show off 5 rare 1990s Upper Deck Barry Bonds baseball cards in this video. Before I get started showing off these cards, I do want to define rare, in my opinion. So rare is when you have all the money in the world. In other words, money's not an object. And you're trying to acquire a card and you're looking for it for a bare minimum of 5 years, and you don't find one available for sale. With that being said, I'm going to get started. These are in order. It's a countdown from 5 to number 1. I am fortunate enough to own all these cards. And so let's get started here. So coming in at number 5, and there, of course, are rarer cards, but this is my definition of rare. This is the 1999 Upper Deck Forte Red. And you guys are going to notice that these cards aren't particularly numbered super low. And the population or the known print run doesn't necessarily dictate rare, because a lot of times cards could have a print run of 100 like this card, and they just don't show up. This card came out of an inexpensive product, a mass-produced product. Who knows where they're at? I don't. I've only seen maybe a handful of them surface for sale. I've been collecting bonds exclusively since 1999, 2000, somewhere in there. Not exclusively, but he's my main player focus. And this card just doesn't show up that often. And if you had all the money in the world and you were searching out this card, there's a good chance it would take you at least 5 years to track one down. And that's if you weren't like messaging people that you know own one. I'm talking about one becoming available voluntarily. So there we go. That's card number 5. Coming in at number 4. Oh, man, another beautiful card. This is the 1996 or 97, excuse me, SPX Grand Finale. This card is not numbered on the back or anything, or on the front for that matter. It's not numbered, but it has a stated print run of 50 copies, and these cards rarely show up. And just a beautiful card. They called it the Grand Finale because this was the last year that Upper Deck did this type of technology, the SPX with the hologram. And this is where the hologram itself is gold along with the background. Hence the Grand Finale name and insert parallel. So from this set, there are a lot of cards that are easy to find, but the Grand Finale, very tough. And again, it might be 5 years or more between availability online or on, multiple selling platforms. It might be 5 years or more before one becomes available. So there we go. That's coming in at number 4. Whoa. Glare. Here, let's go like that. All right. So coming in at number 3 is the 1998 Upper Deck Retro Quantum Leap. Again, tough card to find. You could have all the money in the world and it still might take you a minimum of 5 years to acquire this card if you're searching on the online selling platforms. This card is numbered out of 50. All the 90s collectors that are going to watch this video, you guys will know what I'm talking about. But like a lot of you vintage collectors or ultra modern collectors, this might be a bit of a head scratcher. I mean, this card has a print run of 50, but they just don't show up. A lot of these tough 90s cards are locked away in player collections and 90s collections, and collectors do not want to let them go. They just don't. And these cards are beautiful. So there we go. So that is coming in at number 3. Number 2, now these last 2 cards, well, I'll just show you the first one. So this is number 2. This is the 1998 UD Choice Gold Star Quest. All of you familiar with UD Choice, that was at the tail end of the junk wax era. And the product that this came out of, that this card came out of, is pretty much junk wax. Upper Deck produced gobs and gobs and gobs of 1999 UD Choice. This card is serial numbered 90 out of 100. Good luck trying to find one available online. This card probably would be a 10-year search or more. I personally have seen maybe 4 or 5 surface in my 25 years of collecting bonds. And the ones that have surfaced aren't ones that were available to be purchased online. They surfaced in the sense that a collector showed off that they had a copy of them. I think maybe 1 or 2 has sold online since I've been collecting that I'm aware of. Anyway, I was absolutely thrilled to track this card down. And that is the 1999 UD Choice Gold Star Quest. And I did not acquire this online. I acquired it through a private collection. As a matter of fact, every card that I've shown thus far, I acquired from a private collection. So had I been searching online through a eBay or ComC or any auction site, I would have never been able to find these cards. And then the number 1 card, in my opinion, from Upper Deck, 90s Upper Deck, that would be the toughest one to find in the wild, available online, available for sale, is another Star Quest. This is the Home Run, and it's 1998 Star Quest. And this is when they called it Collector's Choice, Upper Deck Collector's Choice. 1998 Home Run Star Quest Barry Bonds. And again, this card is numbered out of 100. This one is numbered 91 of 100. I don't know that I've ever seen one of these available on eBay or any other selling platform. Again, I picked this up from a private collection, and it is a true rarity, in my opinion. So to kind of recap, print run doesn't determine, well, it's only one of the factors that determine rarity. It's not like the cards I've featured in this video have thousands and thousands of copies. I mean, 100 is the most, or the highest print run. But when you think about it, like 1998 Collector's Choice, again, junk wax, how many of these got thrown out? How many of them, you got kids buying it at Walmart, at Target, whatever. I mean, they just don't surface. You got to consider how hard the card is to pull and who pulled the cards. And these 2 cards right here came from true junk wax products. These 2 came from higher end products. And then this one, I'm pretty sure this is from Flagship Upper Deck, so that came from junk wax product as well. You just don't find this stuff available, guys. So hopefully you enjoyed this showcase. And man, 90s cards are so much fun. The 90s was an era that has really, really been a big part of my collecting, and I just really enjoy these cards. So I'll go out with the 2 Star Quests. Why not? Thanks so much for tuning in. And as always, until next time, happy collecting!